This emergency radio that I picked up. It's like $8.75. And hello, $8.75 is what it is. And it came in this little bitty case. I picked it up yesterday. And you can see it's like this. The best thing about it, it is a hand crank Red Cross, American Red Cross radio. If you are just tuning in, now, good morning. I'm going to show you. I just, when I was out yesterday, I stopped by that Peddler Mall. And yeah, look at this. Look at this. It's Eaton. I like hand crank stuff because if the electricity were to go out in an emergency-like event, you want one of these, really. I mean, if you don't mind hand cranking it. It's got an antenna. Oh, it's solar powered. Solar powered also. This thing is solar powered. And let me see what else this thing does. Let me flip it. It's a weather radio. AM, FM, NOAA weather band, 500 USB, bright LED, hand crank power, glow in the dark locator, DC power red included, internet rechargeable, internal chargeable, and headphone jack and alarm clock. So I picked this up. I think these sell for like $40 or something. Picked it up yesterday. It's like brand new. Brand new. And I've been cranking it. Okay, I'm done. I got this emergency radio. When I saw it, let's don't let it fall. Let's don't let it fall. This is what it looks like right here. You see it? It's a little hard to crank it. No, it's not too hard. You just turn it. You just turn it like this. And it's going to work. I'm just going to turn it for you. Because we got some emergencies coming. You really don't know when stuff's going to happen. You better have something hand cranking. Hand crank ain't that bad. Unless you're kind of lazy and you don't want to do it and stuff. But it's okay, you all. It really is. Can y'all hear me over here? I don't got no comments coming, but I want to show this. Because we got that solar eclipse coming. I forgot to put that video in this. Well, I might have put it in the solar eclipse April 8th last night. There's you can even feel the energy right now from it. You can feel the energy from that eclipse right now coming. I mean, it's building up. It is building up. There's a hand crank radio. You can go fast and get crazy with it. Let's get crazy cranking this thing. Hello, Lulu. Let's get crazy. Let's get crazy. Let's get whatever. Let's go. Something. Hello, Deborah. I'm kind of cranking it. I am cranking it, and I'm trying to like get it going. I want to see what it's like. Oh, it says 1208. 1208. Oh, it says it's stuck on the USB thing, if you can see it. It's stuck on a USB, so it's got things on the bottom. You can even have solar power with it. You can see what it's like on the bottom. It's an Eaton. How on earth am I going to get this off the USB? What's the USB? It's got something on the side. It might help to read the instructions. It's got a flashlight. How am I going to do a USB? Oh, it's got two separate dials. It's got two separate dials. Let's see it. Let me flip it over here like this. Let's do it together. Let's flip it. Okay. It's on the USB, so it's got this other thing that you turn it. What does that say? Oh, it's some kind of radio thing. Oh, it's got different channels. This is NOAA. Let's let me do it.
No hazardous weather is expected at this time. And now the extended outlook for the period Wednesday through Monday. No hazardous weather is expected at this time.
See?
Spotter information statement. Spotter activation is not expected at this time. This is the climate data. The high temperature was 69. The low was
Can you hear
49.
it?
That gave a mean temperature of 59, which was 7 degrees above normal. There were 6 heating degree days for a monthly total of 333.
It's a hand crank
And a
radio.
seasonal total of 2968, which was 600.
It's a hand crank radio that I had picked up brand new. I think it's regular, like $40. It's American Red Cross for an emergency. If you know, you got to have an emergency. I'm going to push the antenna back in, it's like right here. And it's solar powered. I just want to see if it works. I wanted to crank it. It's got a different dial on it. Oh, it's a radio too. Is it a radio? What's it? I don't know. Oh, it's an AM FM radio also, you all? Uh-huh. Oh, look, you turn it there and then you do this. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? Well, it's nice to have. I mean, this is old-fashioned. That's what it is. Look at that. It's really cool. NOAA and a radio.
Like you look online and these AI conversions of photos and videos, none of that's real anymore. I mean, fake news has been a thing for a long time. People only read headlines, don't read the full story, so no one really has a true grasp on truth. At least that's how it feels these days. So when you can walk in and hear an authentic message, I hear a pastor sharing his faith deeply, a personal faith that you can relate to me, that's the most powerful church. That's what I love about my church.
So you can see that this is also, it's good to have. I was cranking it up. I got it yesterday. Good morning. I've been up maybe an hour. Yeah, you want one of those. It's super cool. You know what I should do? I can tag this. There's an option on the YouTube thing in the Creator Studio to tag a product. I don't know how to do it. Tag a product, or I don't know how that works. I should look into that because I really like this. I've got another one, and it's like red. It's a red one that's bigger, but this right here is nice and small, and you can crank it. Let's crank it. Let me see if we can crank it. Just watch it. Crank it. It is good to have. It looks like it does a lot of things. It does. If you got a small hand, you can grasp it really well and just crank it. And plus it gets your hands moving. If you're just sitting there, you can do it like that. It looks like it does a lot. Yeah, it does, yeah, honey. You just gotta do it as fast as you can. Don't do it fast because it's gonna wear your arms out. See, that's more exercise for you. But I can like grip it. It's perfect. This literally is perfect for my hand. It's not too big, it's not too small. It's like the three little bears. The mama bear, papa bear, and baby bear and stuff. Yeah, you just do it like that. A hand crank, it's good. It's a hand crank radio. It even keeps time. And it's a NOAA weather band also, is what it is. If I can get on the NOAA. I gotta come over here to NOAA weather band radio, 4 channel. It's on the channel 4 for NOAA. And it's nice to listen to. The NOAA is. So look at this.
At Covington, it was partly sunny with a temperature of 39. It was cloudy with a temperature of 46 at Jackson, 42 at Paducah, 40 at Evansville, 37 at Bloomington, and 36 at Indianapolis.
So I don't have really good reception out here in the country, but I can pick that up. I can, and I could put an external antenna to it. So yeah, this was, here's what it looks like right here. For emergencies. I should see how that tagging products works. I really should. Because, you know, you don't even have to worry about batteries running dead. If you got like batteries laying around and they lose their life in them, or you can't find any charged batteries, you can get something like this. You can. It's got these ports in it for emergencies. We got a lot of emergencies that are coming. Gina, are you just saying that? No, I feel it in my spirit, and a lot of other people feel it too. There's a lot of emergencies that are coming. A lot of it's like an accident. You can't really predict when an accident will occur, and therefore you can't really predict when an emergency will happen. I mean, there'll be little hints and clues, but for some emergencies, they're like enormous, massive, 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 massive accidents like that bridge. It's like, who would have thought that would happen right then and there at that specific moment in time with that bridge doing that? I mean, it's like, if it would have happened during the daytime, there would been a whole lot more, you would, no, Yeah, hello, Professor. You need to get one of those. It'll probably won't save me from no harm. Well, I know it. They make all different types of radios. They do all different types. I've got small ones like that, or red ones that I picked up, I think at Meijer or something, or Walmart, or so online at Amazon or something like that. Let me see if I got one over here. No, I don't know where I got my radios. I got my stuffs. I'm not as well organized as you may think I am. I'm not that organized. I try to be, but I could be better. I could be better. I'm not that organized because I'm not a there are people who are very, very, very organized, and their house is spotless. My house is lived in. It's not spotless at all. It's not. Yeah. They have police scanners. I've got one of those. Also, I haven't put it up yet. I think I would put it in my basement. I don't like any noise up here. There's no noise in my house. If you were to come to my house, it's quiet. It's totally quiet. There's no TV that's on, no nothing. I leave a blanket over this. This TV doesn't even get watched 1% of the year. It doesn't. It just stays covered up. But yeah, my house is a very, very quiet house. There's no loud talking, no hollering, no loud music, no TV, no nothing. And for some people, that's what some people need, because you're quiet and you like a quiet house. You do, and it just brings your inner peace to you. It's not for everybody. The silence would drive some people, well, I don't like to say the word crazy, but it would. It would drive them crazy. It would drive them absolute crazy. It's just drama free. It's all of that. No, that there's no drama here. There's nothing but I try to block my throat chakra. It's nothing but peace. 99.9% of the time in this house. Yeah. If those police scanners really work, I mean, phone apps. Oh, I don't know about those phone apps. Those phones can do absolutely everything. Your house is quiet, house too. Yeah, Charles. Yeah, it is nice. You know, it's for those who like to, they like the silence. Well, if the world goes silent and the electricity goes out, if there's a grid down situation, oh, you're going to think, wow, I can hear it all now. It's so beautiful. But for some who don't like the silence, because some people cannot stand it, because, you know, they may feel alone and lonely, and I understand just having a TV on or something like that, just having some kind of noise in the background to literally break the stillness because it's just how it is. It's different from for a lot of people. It truly is. Yeah. Birds are sweet. They are. They're absolutely sweet. You had to listen to a tape. Oh my gosh. For 24 hours a day. I bet it did. I bet it did. Um, yeah. Peacefulness and the wind chimes. Yeah. But you got to have that on the inside of you too. You truly do. You got to have it on the inside of you. It has to originate somewhere. I'm getting hungry all of a sudden again. It's got to originate somewhere, and that silentness, that silence, that peace, it has to originate inside here. And because some people on the inside of them, you could feel like you got a storm raging on the inside of your being, and you're thinking, I don't got no peace. I got a storm raging on the inside of me. I'd like to be in some peaceful waters, like the peace be still on the inside of your being. And peace be still and make the storms go away, make the waves quit being crashing against your boat on the inside of your being while you're trying to stay afloat. That's how you have to look at it too. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Alfie, honey. Yeah, there's a lot going on, but I got this emergency radio for emergencies. I don't think that you can have too many. You could have one in each of your vehicles if you travel a lot, or in your house, or each of your children could have a radio. You could even give it out to family and friends. You could. I gave gifts like that for Christmas. I always try to give something that is useful. I do, like a nice flashlight or something like these. I do, just so somebody have something that they can use. Oh, it's got a beep. I just made it beep. Oh, I push it in and it's supposed to set the clock. That's why it was beeping. Okay, it said 12:22. Let me flip it. It says 12:22. Well, there's your number for the day, 12:22. I don't even know how that got on there, but I just beeped it to that, to the 12:22. Yeah, see it? Yeah, I was trying to hold it under my arm. I lived up, when we grew up, I grew up in government housing more or less till I got married. And the government address was like 122 Water Street in Charlestown, Indiana. That was the address, 122, and then Water Street. Yeah. Oh, make my nose want to itch, and we got to 122 there, which is great. It is. Yeah. So there's emergencies coming. There's accidents that will occur. There's natural things that will occur naturally in our lives, emotional. There's all kinds of emergencies. But if you're empathic and you feel feelings coming on you, all of a sudden emotions and stuff, you are probably absorbing emotions out there in the spiritual realm of others. Just want you to know. And just because someone can relate and they speak about, certain emotions and things that are rising, it doesn't mean that they themselves are going through it. It means that they have literally tapped into this collective, spiritual collectiveness out there, and they're feeling it, okay? And they can bring it out. They can literally bring it out. It's like fine-tuning a radio. It's like nothing but static. So if you were like that radio, if I was the radio right here, and my internal radio, my internal antenna inside is starting to tune, I'm turning it on and I'm tuning, and I hear static at first, and all of a sudden I get a clear channel. Just think of yourself like that. You literally can pick up. If you have that ability within you, you can pick up. And some channels are going to be stronger than others, as with radio channels. Some radio channels don't have that great big of an antenna to broadcast from because they're small. But the larger ones, the massive, massive channels that they got a great big bandwidth and lots of people can pick up on them because their antennas and stuff are so strong. That'd be like the collective, like a great big massive collectiveness out there because it's so strong and you can pick up on that. And you can pick up on smaller channels just like this. I like to use visuals, I do. You can liken it to, I think I'm picking up on someone's emotions and stuff because you can literally hone in on a small fragment, but then you could literally hone in on a massive, massive, massive collective fragment out there, a great big collective consciousness, more or less. And you can really feel it deeply also. You can. So just think of yourself like that. If you have these, if you're feeling something and you know it's not you, you're picking up, it's like your internal thing is you're turning like that and you're picking it up from out there, somewhere out there is what you're doing. And it's all right. It's all right. You see like this right here, staticky right now. That's you. You could be picking it up. I know it's on AM, which ain't very, it's hard to pick up channels on AM. Oh, I don't know what, oh, it's on, oh no, this is the NOAA radio channel.
What?
But see now, if I tune it and I put it in the right, if I get myself all situated, I can pick up on this channel. I can, even though it has a small antenna.
It was mostly sunny with a temperature of 45.
See,
At Covington, it was partly sunny.
I
with a
can tune
temperature
it.
of 39.
It's just like you.
It was cloudy with a temperature of 46 at Jackson, 42 at Paducah, 40 at...
See, I can't be in tune with that. But if I get on the right channel, spiritually speaking, if you're on the right channel, spiritually speaking, and it starts, you start turning those dials on the inside of you, you can literally pick up.
For Indiana, South Central Indiana, East Kentucky, North Central Kentucky, Northwest Kentucky.
You got to think of that's how it works on the inside of us too, in the spiritual realm. You do that. You do it like that. You have a solar one that winds as well. That's great, Winds of the West. Wi-Fi, rattles affect radios, especially AM, yeah. Well, out here in the country, it's hard to pick up anything. It really is, where I'm located. I got trees all around me, so they're going to block any antenna. I don't even have normal cell phone service out here because of the straight line. There is no straight line. There's trees. I got shoddy cell phone service, so I use Wi-Fi out here too. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a very old soul. So what's that old grandma's face? Well, you talking about a very, 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 very old soul here on earth. And this very, very, very old soul don't play childish games, okay? Even though you may be a child, I don't play your games. I don't. There ain't enough, no, I think enough time's been wasted. Enough time's been wasted, you all. We got to get ready on the inside of our beings. You got to get serious on the inside of your being. You got to get yourself prepared on the inside because we got some emergencies coming in our life. And they're going to come unexpectedly, and some of them are going to be on a massive scale, a massive, massive scale. And some people may not think anything's going to happen. Some things, it's already happening. It happens on a massive scale, and it happens on a smaller scale, macro scale, a smaller scale. You got to get prepared for them. You truly do, to the best of your ability. So I got that emergency radio, and I like it. And it does come in handy when the power goes out and the storms come. I can turn one of those on, and it'll work. It'll work. Even if I ain't got no batteries, I'll crank it. It's going to pick something up, the emergency band radio, right? So I'm going to go, and with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, y'all. If you have not hit that subscribe button, please consider subscribing to this channel. Which I try to come on here every day to keep the lines of communication open. And thank you to those who have subscribed. Thank you for those who have joined. I did a late night video at 2 o'clock in the morning. Exercise. It's like I got to wind my body down. And it did. It made me tired enough to go to sleep afterward. I had it showing at 12 a.m. for the members only. I thought, I guess I'll do that because I don't know what to do with the members. So you got to watch that video too. You got to watch. I think you got to watch it at 12 a.m. and then it went public at 2 to all the subscribers, but it went public. Please give this video a thumbs up. Get yourself prepared. The eclipse is coming. The energy is here. And have a wonderful rest of your morning. Love you.